70 degrees, light leading off. Then Hoskins and Real Muto. Bryce Harper, even with his third of the national game, one in a 5-game series. Always
think that narrative will be answered after this series.
Comes home and off we go with a put in play. And Matt Olson feeds Max Fried, one pitch, one.
Who can command the inside part of the zone? That's where
missing the last few weeks. Grossman drifting to his right. 2 up and 2 down.
Good. It overcame that lack of production and timely hitting. Nola was doing his thing for the Philadelphia Phillies.
In the series, here's JT Real Muto, and there's strike one from Fried.
They had to do to get here to secure home field.
On a 2-1 pitch, Real Muto takes a strike, and it's 2-2. Title. 2-3 first. Diving second baseman Arcia into right, and a base hit for Real.
And the key for Max today, that is for one of the best left-handed hitters, Bryce Harper, break to have that bad break.
Reigning MVP hit to left center, and that's back-to-back 2 outs, first to third. It's another dynamic.
It just stays on it and serves it the opposite way. Runner on is that's the biggest.
To right, that's down in front of Acuna, and 3 consecutive
scouts. No big deal. And in 3
RBI hit. Here's Alec Bohm swinging and missing.
Well, I meant early, but then they've gotten hits later. What seems to be aggressive lineup.
2 pitches, 2-0-2, and a 2-0 lead for Philadelphia.
Not your classic lift, clean, and
11 years in the major leagues for Gene Segura. To the corner. Extra base division series.
2 good signs for what we mentioned in the open.
Where you wouldn't be one draft of the Diamondbacks. You got traded here. Settles in as a nice piece. Last few years he has
the entire time with any big league.
Second and a 2-0 game in his first inning. He's swinging
over the middle of the plate. He picked the corners.
Another 2-2, and he gets signed for next to nothing in Venezuela. Spent a few in the United States. Kept on impressing people by majors. That is low.
Strike. That is what his
3-2 to Olson is down.
I'm going to take it either way. Both parties looking to make noise on the first pitch, right? Can middle up and get his pitch. Or remember, the bases loaded used to be, but if a hitter expands the zone with the base, I don't have to throw a strike to you.
The box here for Suarez, struggling to find it. Sir Contreras has the highest slugging in the.
I would think off speed is the first pitch I would throw. Looks like they're setting in. Change it.
Yeah. There are those numbers head to head. On a 2-0, Contreras takes a rip
and good swing. Just maybe a little too aggressive and really tries to let the barrel of the bat go.
On a 3-2, Contreras the back for one. On to first, a double play. Career was threatening to go sideways, but he
could be one of the biggest pitches of this.
9-1 for rookie center fielder, leading things off against.
Well, in the first of the at-bats, see how off balance within your catcher combination and having experience in the postseason.
And you always already talked about how different it is.
You know how easy the bases loaded. So he threw a courage. If I'm a Phillies teammate, he did a great job of inducing that double play, and not get in those situations again.
1-2 to Vierling is on the inside. Playoff
front office, they learn things about players and comes around. It's every year at some point of postseason baseball. And it can't. Loved what I saw on the mound from Suarez. He didn't look bot from you.
And he's got a base hit. Double. This is one of the surprise 15th because of a hamstring issue. They thought his season, but he starts at short here.
You mentioned he hadn't swung a bat in a competitive game in a while. The thunder of the lineup.
It is gone. Home run, Darno.
On inside part of the plate today, Joe.
Yeah.
We could see some fireworks.
Most time here at the age of 33 as the Braves
and go, hey, wait a minute. I threw the ball where you at.
Different gear in the postseason.
Yeah, see things slower.
Castellanos is on, and he's got it.
Nice contract. He's have a fantastic year.
14 in a row to start June. Best record offensively than they ever anticipate. On a 1-1 from Suarez. The rider is on the roster. They're not certain yet. Skins.
Then and now was his
Grossman out of the 9th spot for the Braves. He takes strike onto the NLDs. The catcher set to lead off this third for the Phillies and strikes here in game 1. Real Muto leads off the third.
Every guy tries to pick up the intuitive slap.
Payoff. To back Gold Gloves, throws high here.
And that one time.
On this 0-1 pitch, he shows got it. He goes to first, a high
easy base hit where the shift.
His money where his mouth is. Acuña's back, it's off the wall. Kessler, throw back to third, Realmuto. Getting things done, second and Bohm is up from third. Harris makes the grab off, and it's 3-1.
Inning started with an error. So far has been really good for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Offense get going. And now Segura. Killed. Castellanos comes home. Hot in time, and it's 4-1 Philly.
Putting pressure on the opposing team. The favorite hitters, he's owned the inside. He buried.
1-2, struck him out looking. Riley. That's the end. And 2 runs in this game. Philly,
you know, bounce backs. Those are always.
Struck out 78 and walked 1.
His credit, he was always a pitcher.
Then 11. Suarez fires and gets him with a high fast.
To that record, they did win a bunch in a row right when he took off, but they righted the ship.
Brian at that point was 55, and he said 0-16. Strike through.
He set up on the inside part of the plate.
You're running hard. He's at third.
Well, you give it to the one that you can.
See what they do with the youngster. He takes ball 4. Battling injuries. The Dodgers here. He went from wondering if he was finished. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 pitch. Got him with a high. 25 games in Philly. 2-2. Coach. Squares again. Oh, fall harmlessly.
Collectively, this lineup is done and picked.
Line. Sosa heads for double. Putting the team on his back. And he won. Beautiful. Well, Castellanos getting his chance, and the big third hit of the game. Third 2-run single, Nick Castellanos.
To the postseason, when you can get 2 out RBIs, well, he's unorthodox, but gets it.
2-2. Got him swings, trying to keep the momentum from the wild. 1 off balance throw is done. Fouled it. Phillies up 6-1. Bottom of the pitch to Dansby Swanson. Right where
full count for Atlanta.
Swanson strikes out for the game here in the 5th. Harris hustles over to cut it off. Segura's offline, and Gene Segura's got a
long to do that. There's very little move.
He throws him out.
Today, going into it, if you can.
Gotten it from the heart of his first start in almost a month.
Less than 2 outs. You're more apt to swing and miss the ball in play.
1-2 pitch. This is over. Plenty deep enough to get the job. And a sacrifice fly. And it's 7-1. That is going to do it for Jesse. Easy play to finish.
At the time, the left-handers, not as one because.
Field here. Segura the call and the catch.
Look, I mean, there's always going to be that's the first question they're going to ask, Brian. They never got swept all year.
Amazing. Loaded in the first inning.
And it's game for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Ricochets in front of third. Contreras has a double.
In my memory, I don't know this factually.
In 2. A 7-3 game is
double, really.
Chance to get the Braves back in the game.
Out of hand. That was the pitch.